Well, hi. Today is Thursday, July 10th, 2025. I'm Todd Studer, and this is Morning Coffee. It seems to be summer, right? It is summer. I'm not fooling myself. I'm not kidding around about that. Looks to be a really nice weekend, and I'm crossing my fingers about getting out and doing some camping. And today, being summertime, it got me thinking about the county fair. West Fair is coming up in a couple of weeks. Next week is the Potawatomi County Fair in Avoca. And I took a look around what's going on at some of the other fairs and when they're happening around Southwest Iowa. And I thought we'd just kind of give an update today and on the show about what's happening at the county fairs. I know that they're not as big as they used to be in many cases, but still you can get out, support some area youth who are doing wonderful things with 4-H and other organizations, and also support your friends and neighbors who might have entries in the county fair. And there might just be some activities going on at some of the other fairs around Southwest Iowa. So we're going to run down that list for you today. Do you or does someone you love need in-home care? Home Care Advocacy Network can help you maintain your own privacy in your own space while still receiving care and support with a personalized touch. Aging in place can be critical for many people. Home Care Advocacy Network can meet those needs with an understanding that assisted living is best at home. HCAN of Southwest Iowa brings the personal touch to care at home all across the region. Visit hcan.com/Southwest Iowa to learn more. Did you happen to catch the show on Monday that featured Travis Waldstein from AirServe Heating and Air Conditioning giving an update on what is going on with the Hawkeye schedule, the football schedule? Well, the full episode will be out on Circle of Trades this coming Monday. But in the meantime, you should also get a hold of Travis if your air conditioner is not working as well as it should. AirServe Council Bluffs is the website, and that is air spelled with an E, A-R-E, and serve without the E, S-E-R-V, councilbluffs.com. You kind of have to spell out that website because otherwise it's just spelled wrong and your computer doesn't know what you're talking about. But I'll tell you who does know what they're talking about, and that is Travis when it comes to HVAC and everything that has to do with that, and his son with Waldstein Plumbing. When integrity matters and when doesn't it, these are the guys that you want to get a hold of. If you're looking to elevate your wrestling game, join the best wrestler in Council Bluffs, where champions are forged. Founded by Olympian George Ivanoff and his father, elite coach Ivan Ivanoff, the club's built on 3 pillars: wrestling, academics, and career. Train with world-class coaches who produced Olympians, world champions, and national title holders. Their state-of-the-art facility at the Iowa West Fieldhouse offers programs for all ages and all skill levels. You could be entry level. You could be looking to take things to the next level. And this is where you want to go, thebestwrestler.com. That's the website. Get your journey started today. All right, taking a look at fairs around Southwest Iowa, and I don't know, Monona County, is that Southwest Iowa in Ottawa? I kind of think it is. And that one's already underway. Actually got underway a couple of days ago. They have a carnival back at the Monona County Fair in Ottawa for the first time in 10 years. So new goings on in Ottawa this week. Also this week is the Adair County Fair in Greenfield. There was a rodeo last night, but they also have pro wrestling. Impact Pro Wrestling is coming up this Friday in Greenfield at the Adair County Fair. Shelby County Fair in Harlan is underway. Always exciting to go to the races at the Shelby County Speedway, and that will be happening this Saturday, part of the Shelby County Fair in Harlan. Also going on, starting tomorrow, the Adams County 4-H and Youth Fair. That is in Corning. Tractor pull, by the way, has been moved up on Sunday. They were going to start that at 5 p.m. It now begins Sunday at noon. Also going on, the Mills County Fair in Malvern. Their Queen Coronation is tomorrow night. Motocross is Saturday night. Taking a look at the Montgomery County Fair, that is going to get started next week in Red Oak. They'll have ATV races on Thursday night, free bull rides on Friday, and then Saturday, the Shadow Ridge Band will perform. Also next week, Traveling up to the north and east a little bit in Denison is the Crawford County Fair. Their rodeo will be on Friday, July 18th, and that gets underway at 7. I know a couple of rodeo guys. I wonder if they're going to be competing. The Fremont County Fair is in Sidney. That is July 16th through the 21st. And on the 19th, this is always fun, the Tarkio Valley Antique Tractor Club Tractor Crawl will be going on. Antique tractors will be on display. Pottawatomie County Fair in Avoca. It's been around for a very long time. The original county fair in Pottawatomie County, going on July 16th through the 21st. On Friday, July 18th, one of my favorite local bands, Taxi Driver, will be performing. They're really, really good. I'd encourage you to get out and see them if you haven't seen them already. On July 23rd through the 27th, it's the Harrison County Fair in Missouri Valley. They'll have a rodeo on Thursday, the 24th. There is a free concert on the 25th, on that Friday, the band No Drinking on Grounds. And then on Saturday, July 26th, they'll have their figure 8 races. That's all at the Harrison County Fair in Missouri Valley. Traveling over to the Cass County Fair in Atlantic. This is kind of a cool fair because it's the only 100% free fair in Iowa. Now, yeah, you still have to pay for your food, but admission to the fair is free and all the grandstand events are free. So how neat is that? All going on July 23rd through the 29th. In Atlantic, it's the Cass County Fair. And, of course, West Fair, July 23rd through the 28th in Council Bluffs. Looked up a little bit of history on this, and if the internet is to be believed, and they wouldn't put it on the internet if it wasn't true, right? The Pottawatomie County Fair originally dates back to 1862. Adult admission is was just 25 cents back then. It's cheaper now. We had reversed inflation because West Fair admission is now free. It moved to its current home on that 80-acre site, West Fair, in 1974. Also, West Fair Amphitheater opened for business in 1996, and they celebrated 50 years at the West Fair location in 2023. So at the grandstand, the tractor pull will be on Friday, the 26th at West Fair, figure 8 races on the 27th on Saturday, and then on the 28th will be the Demolition Derby. That's just some of the activities going on. The county fairs around Southwest Iowa. I've always really enjoyed going to the fairs. I have this thing for corn dogs. I don't know why, because they don't agree with me anymore. Somebody make me a gluten-free corn dog, will you? Yeah, I've turned into that guy. Speaking of food, we need to get back out again with Bryce Taylor from GLI Insurance Group and do another food review, restaurant review. And the last time we were at Henry's Diner up in Crescent and had a chance to get breakfast there. It was really, really good. You know, GLI Insurance Group is a locally and family-owned independent insurance group, and Bryce has been helping people find the best possible plan for them for over a decade. In his office, just up the road from Council Bluffs in Crescent on Old Lincoln Highway. And Bryce is also the founder of the Facebook group, Council Bluffs Food Lovers. One of my favorite pages because folks, when they have a good meal, they jump on there and tell me all about it, usually some pictures, so I know exactly what I'm getting when I get there. So if you haven't joined the Council Bluffs Food Lovers Facebook page yet, you should. And there's, I think it's well over 12,000 members now and still growing. Just Sue Creative can help you build your business with website design, search engine optimization, content creation, marketing, everything you need to take your company to the next level. Sue Pitts has a passion for small businesses, helping them thrive in this digital world. And a great starting point is by visiting her website, justsuecreative.com, and schedule a free consultation. So that is the fair schedule for this week. I also wanted to touch base that you've seen some news articles coming out recently that the mayor's race is going on in Council Bluffs. The incumbent, Matt Walsh, is back on the ballot again. Also, there are 2 of the current city council people that have joined the mayor's race. So, listen, I don't get political. I will never recommend anybody for you to vote for. That's just not what this show is, and it's not what I do. However, I do encourage you to do your research and learn about it. You know, who the mayor has a lot more to do with our everyday life than the national politicians do. Who sits on that city council, who sits in the mayor's office, who sits on the different board of supervisors. All of that have so much more to do with our day-to-day lives than the national politicians. So it's very, very important that you do your research, take a look, and see what these candidates stand for, and also who you feel deserves your vote. I always encourage you to do that. I haven't decided yet. I'm not really certain yet because I don't know enough about each candidate. One I do, I've talked to the mayor plenty of times. I know pretty much all about him, but I haven't learned much about Jill Shudak or Chris Peterson, who is also running. So I'm going to learn a little bit more, and who knows, we may see another entry jump in. It's still July, and the primary is coming up in October. So still plenty of time before that happens. But, there's a lot of issues that are facing our community, but there's also a lot of positive things going on. I talk about that on this show quite a bit too, that my belief is that the brighter of a light you shine on the positive, the less comfortable the negative is being around it. So if we want to make our lives better, focus on the positive. Focus on expanding what positive things are going on. Doesn't mean the negative's not happening. It just means that we want to put our focus there. It's that old cliche, you talk about you have a good wolf and a bad wolf, and which one is stronger? Well, it's the one you feed. So if all we're doing is focused on the negative without solving any problems, then that's what grows. And I'm a huge believer in that. So yeah, that's Todd's therapy session for today. If you know of someone that would make a great guest on Morning Coffee, please let me know, because I would love to have them on. I've got some interviews coming up later on today. One of our old favorites is going to be back on. We will tell you about that. That's known as a cliffhanger in the media world, and I'll tell you about that coming up tomorrow. And also, we are a completely free source for nonprofits. So I would love to talk to some of the nonprofits in the area more than what we already have. We'll get some of the ones that we've had on before back on again, because they're all working, they're all updating, they're all doing wonderful work in our community. And that is all on the way here on Morning Coffee. So again, toddstuder@gmail.com. That's my email. Just send me any recommendations, or you can just make a comment right here. Say, hey, you should get this person on. All right, let me know, and we'll see if we can't make that connection. As I said, my name is Todd Studer, and I'll see you right back here tomorrow morning.